The promise of this video is that I will show you exactly how to create an unforgettable offer, what I call a hat trick offer, to make your prospect feel stupid to say no to you. My name is Maher and I've been making more than a full-time income online for the last 4 years, and I've helped scale 3 different businesses to 100K plus per month in revenue. So I will share my screen and take you with me and follow you and guide you step by step so you can build your hat trick offer, because as we all know, building an insane offer, a no-brainer offer, is one of the highest leverage things we can do inside of our businesses. If you don't have one, then that's probably why you're struggling. If your offer is not an absolute no-brainer that makes your prospect feel like an idiot for saying no, then well, you should definitely keep watching and you should also apply this. All right, so let's get to it. How to actually create a hat trick offer, an unforgettable offer they will feel stupid saying no to as a beginner. So first of all, before we do that, we need to talk about who you sell to. So just to not talk a lot about this, because this is not an avatar video, this is not an ICP video. It is, however, super important. If you're selling to, well, broke kids, then guess what? You're not going to be able to make a lot of money. They're broke and they're kids, they have no incomes. So if you could ask me, and if I could tell you who to sell to, I would say sell to those who buy diamonds, sell to those who are used to paying a lot for premium things, those who are looking for premium. So sell to those who are buying Rolexes, sell to those who are buying diamonds and mansions and Rolls Royces and Ferraris and supercars and fly private jets in first class. Sell to those people. Look at what they are buying, and if they are buying your service, then make sure that this is exactly what we'll be doing during this video, is making sure that we are building a solution, an offer for them specifically that will compel to them, okay? Because if we're selling to those people who are looking for premium, they are not thinking about price, they're thinking about the fastest, best, most secure, highly trusted options to give money to, then you can actually get there and pour your heart and soul and money and tears and blood and everything into making sure that your service is top notch, instead of just chasing a client after the other and hoping that, just half-assing your service delivery because you don't feel like you're getting paid what you're actually worth. All right, and even if you're a beginner, you can still start with a lower price and increase your pricing. Enough about that. It's just worth mentioning, and it's worth to keep in mind that if you're selling to, well, newspaper people, that's not a great avatar to sell to. They are declining, and I don't even know if anyone is actually selling newspapers anymore. So make sure that you're selling to someone who can afford what you're buying, and also someone who, who's in a market that's growing and not declining. All right, cool. So the formula to guarantee you make them feel stupid for saying no. Imagine a scale. All right, I can't tilt the scale. This is an image of the scale. However, if you imagine the scale, right, and to the left side, there is the price. So let's say you want to charge $2,000 for whatever you're selling. And on the right side, there is a value of how much this thing is that you're selling is. So if the value is 2,000, then the scale is going to look like, well, like it looks like on this image. However, if it's less than 2,000, then the price will literally be more than what you're offering, which is bad. We don't want to go there. You want it to be the complete opposite. You want the scale to be unreasonable. You want the scale to show them visually and just be like, look, here's how much I'm charging, but here is how much I'm going to give you. And when you drop the value, it should just like take the entire scale down and make sure that the price is up here, which will mean that you are making them, again, feel stupid because you're going to give them so much value for only $2,000, okay? Imagine if you're pouring gold into this one and you're putting more and more gold up until so that the scale looks like this. And now you're charging $2,000, which feels so light compared to all the gold you're going to give them, okay? That's the formula, the visual formula. So you can guarantee so you can guarantee to make them feel stupid for saying no to you. And I will also show you 2 bonus steps that you can apply after we've applied all these steps at the end, because they will help you tilt the scale into your favor even more. All right, here are the 4 steps, first four steps of this, okay? First of all, you need to be promising them and giving them their desired outcome. So what is the outcome that they're looking for? Not the variable, not the method, not paid ads, not AI. They don't want any of those things. They want an outcome of those things. So if you're, let's say you're implementing, just go with something super simple. You're running lead generation ads. They don't want ads. They don't want AI image created ads. What they actually want is, well, more customers. They want more sales. They want more money. They want more qualified customers that they like working with, that will pay them well. That's what they're looking for. They're not looking for leads. They're not looking for more booked meetings. They're not looking for even qualified booked meetings, because they're looking for qualified booked meetings who show up and pay, and they're perfect avatar, perfect clients that they like and enjoy in working with. Okay, so you sell them the desired outcome, not, again, the method or the steps before that. And just to add something to that, if you can make the desired outcome tangible, then, well, it's perfect. For example, if you're selling fitness coaching to soccer players, football players, you can say, the desired outcome can be super tangible. I will make sure, I will help you get to the perfect one-to-one length and weight ratio. Okay, which means that if they're 180 centimeters tall, you can help them get to 80 kilograms. You can sell that tangible outcome to professional football players because you know that, oh shit, that's actually what they want. And well, you can help them achieve that weight between the ratio of their length to improve agility, whatever it is that they want to improve. Basically, you can make the desired outcome tangible. If you're selling to businesses, something in the make money online space, in the money space, then you can, well, literally add a number to that tangible desired outcome. The likelihood of achievement. So just because you can tell someone, hey, I can help you make money, doesn't mean that you, well, can, right? So you need to show them why the likelihood that you actually can help them achieve that thing is super high. Well, as high as possible, right? Let's say there is a scale here as well, from 0 to 10. You want to have it as a 10. The easiest way to do so is actually by offering a guarantee. And yes, you can offer a guarantee where you say, hey, if you don't get this desired outcome, I will refund you. Or if you don't get this desired outcome, I will keep working with you for free until you do. If you don't get this desired outcome, I will refund you. I will give you $10,000 and also work with you for free until you do. That's an absolute idiotic, no risk reversal. And just me saying this, imagine if someone would tell you, hey, I will run your ads for you. I will make sure that you're getting 20 new high ticket paying customers and your perfect customers in the coming 6 months. If you don't, I will give you a full refund. I will pay you $10,000 and keep working with you for free until you do. Would you trust them? Or not even trust them, but would you even consider at least speaking to them and jumping on a call and hearing what they have to say and what this insane method is that they are using that can guarantee these insane results? Most likely you would, especially if they keep repeating this offer in front of you over and over again. But you want to increase the likelihood of achievement. You can do that over time when you stack case studies as well, but a guarantee is a super good way to do so as a beginner. And this is for beginners, right? You can obviously do this if you're not a beginner as well. Time delay. So if you can help me land 20 high ticket paying customers in 6 months, but the person A can do that in 6 months, person B can do it in 3 months, I will obviously go with person B because he can do the same thing in half the time. So you have to figure out how you can help your avatar achieve the desired outcome they're looking for as fast as possible, okay? A lot of people promise more and more stuff, 20 high ticket paying clients, 100, 50, 200, but the number one thing that people actually miss is the time. So if you can help me get 20 and the other person also helps me get 20, but you can do it in half the time, then obviously you will be chosen in the market over the other one. Effort and sacrifice. Here is a super important one because two people can offer the same thing. 20 high paying clients in 6 months, 20 high paying clients in 6 months. But this person says, don't lift a finger, don't do anything, just give me your money and you're good to go. This person is saying you have to take the pictures, you have to create the videos, you have to send them over to us, You have to also do a YouTube video once a week for those 6 months, etc., etc. Obviously, this includes a lot more work than this. So I would pay more to go with this person because this person is literally helping me save time and effort and sacrifices that I would have to do with someone else. Okay? With those 4 variables, we can actually proceed to the 4 steps that we can apply to now actually create your offer. And you should use AI when you're doing this. You can use Claude and, well, tell Claude to do what we're about to do. All right. You can even transcribe this YouTube video using any transcription software tool in your browser, and give Claude the transcript of this video and tell it to help you follow these steps that I have provided you to help build your first no-brainer offer. All right. Step number 1, listing out all the problems. So look at your avatar. Let's say your avatar is, well, we're going to stick with lead generation just for the sake of examples. Let's say your avatar is home construction, renovation businesses. All right, list out all the problems they have when it comes to acquiring customers of their dream customers. Problem number 1, scripting ads. Problem number 2, recording ads and footage. Problem number 3, setting them up inside of the ads manager. Problem number 4, calling up the leads. Problem number 6, following up with the leads. Problem number 7, qualifying the leads. Problem number 8, closing the leads. You see, I could come up with these problems just on my own, and I'm just guessing. I think my guess is pretty accurate, but that's not the point. You have to list out all these problems. Don't do it manually. When I started business 4 or 5 years ago, I had to do this manually, but you don't have to nowadays. Use AI, be smart, okay? Go to AI and do this for your service. Please, don't be silly. Step number 2, list out all the solutions to these problems. And if you have used AI, which you should have, then you can literally just tell AI to give you the best solution by applying the 4 variables from the equation from above. So from this equation, tell AI, tell Claude, you should be using Claude, it's just better than the other ones. Tell it to list out all the solutions to these problems that you just listed together using the value equation. So what I mean by that is you can list out 2 different solutions to the same problem. So for example, one of the problems was scripting ads. You can have one solution where you're scripting the ads for them, right? And you can have another solution, which also would be a solution, where you send them 2 videos teaching them how to script ads. Both of these are solutions. However, this one is more valuable because you're literally doing it for them. So if we look here, effort and sacrifice, 0. They don't have to do anything. Time delay, 0, because they don't have to spend any time doing so. They get the same desired outcome. The likelihood of achievement is probably even higher because you're doing it and you're the expert. They have never done it before. So you can see here that the other solution for the same problem is more valuable to your customer. So always come up with the most valuable solutions to your customers, okay? Step number 3, combining them into 3 to 5 bundles. As you notice, and as you've probably, if you're doing it right now, then as you're noticing, is that you will have a lot of problems that you can solve for your customers. I'm talking 20, 30, 40, 50 problems, and 80 problems, small, like specific problems within the whole process that you can solve for your customer. But you're not going to jump on a sales call and then pitch them, hey, I'm going to help you solve this, and list 80 things. That's just going to overwhelm them. They're going to be like, okay, let me think about this, because he literally just gave them 80 things to think about. That's not what you want to do. You want to combine them into 3 to 5 bundles. And you don't have to be smart here. Use AI, use Claude again to bundle these problems that you have now found and also found the solution for into 3 to 5 bundles. Not less than 3 bundles and not more than 5 bundles. It would be a stretch if you have 6 bundles. Because again, if you have more than 5 or 6 things, you're going to overwhelm them. Okay, if you have a 6th or 7th thing, rather add it as a bonus than adding it as a 6th, 7th, and 8th bundle, okay? And bonuses you can give them later, so you can pitch them, tell them the price, go for the close, and then let them know about the bonuses. Cool. So put them into 3 to 5 bundles. Step number 4, name each bundle. So let's say that bundle number 1 is the bundle where you help them script the ads, you help them generate the images, and set everything up in Ads Manager. Okay, let's say that those are the 3 main problems inside of bundle number 1. You can call this bundle the AI Ads Starter Kit. Okay, maybe you could even call it something related to their audience. To your avatar. So the AI, the AI home construction ads starter kit. Okay. Now with that name, you're increasing the perceived value. Okay, perceived value. So the value they perceive this bundle to have, just because you named it something. Instead of just calling it bundle number 1, now you've called it a bundle, something they can kind of see. A starter kit for home construction people. You're going to use AI and you're going to create my ads for me. That's what I understand if I'm a home construction builder. Okay, or like a business owner that you're trying to sell to. That's what I will hear. That's what I will remember. I won't remember every single thing inside of your bundle. Okay, that's why we named them. And naming them will increase the perceived value of the thing, that we are selling. Make them unique. That's exactly what is going to happen when you name them. You are going to make them unique. You're going to make them stand out. Most likely, your competitors won't have the exact same names to your bundles. That's a way for you to know that they've actually literally copied it to you. So now that you've done this, you've created your bundles, you've named them, you've solved all the problems for your avatar, and you've come up with solutions following this equation. So solutions that require close to zero effort and sacrifice, and takes 0 time for your clients, and you can do in 0 time preferably. The likelihood of achievement now has increased, and you can promise them the desired outcome with an insane guarantee. That's a no-brainer offer. Okay, and you can turn this all into one sentence. We can actually do this together. So if we take this and you can turn this all into one sentence. So I guarantee you 20 new high ticket paying clients in 60 or 90 days, or you don't pay. Right? That's now a compelling offer. You can slap it into your ads. You can slap it into your cold emails, cold calls, cold DMs, cold SMS, whatever it is you're using to attract your avatar. You can now slap this sentence. You can probably make this better. I literally just wrote the first thing I was thinking about. And well, there you go. It needs to be clear. It needs to be, desirable, and give them something that they want in the time frame they want, with a risk reversal preferably. You can also give them a without statement. So without things they hate. So for example, scripting or recording ads. Okay, that's maybe horrible, but it depends. If this is actually something that your avatar hates doing, then definitely add it in. If they don't mind scripting or recording ads, then it doesn't make sense. Okay, I don't care if I have to script ads. I like scripting ads, right? So if you were targeting me, I would be like, it's okay. I like scripting my own ads. Okay, cool. 2 bonus steps. Bonus step number 1, take out the items from the box. What I mean by that is, when you're pitching, you can pitch the bundles, okay? And you can also name what's included in each bundle briefly, not all of the things. You can just briefly name 2-3 things from each bundle, so you increase the perceived value of what you're offering, okay? Just to give you an example, let's say you're selling this laptop, right? That would be one bundle. Let's say laptop. I would call it something cool. Entrepreneurship MacBook. Yeah, MacBook for entrepreneurs. That's my cool name that I can come up with right now. However, I'm selling this laptop, but I can take out the items from the box. So what I mean by that is, I can let you know what's inside of this laptop. I can let you know, for example, that I paid $12,000, 12.5, I think, 12. Let's call it $12,000 for Russell Brunson's mentorship. that you will also get access to by buying this laptop. Let's say I was selling this for $2,000 and now I just told you that as well. The perceived likelihood of this increased, but also like literally the value of this increased. Let's say I also tell you that you get access to 100 different entrepreneurs, 6, 7, 8-figure entrepreneurs inside of my WhatsApp, inside of this laptop for free, included when you buy this laptop as well. Do you see how you're literally convincing yourself to why this is more, that why this is a no-brainer to pay $2,000 for? And I can keep doing this. And let's do another one. Well, I have paid $10,000 to a multi 7-figure sales coach as well. So you will get access to his entire mentorship and modules, courses, community inside of this laptop as well, only for $2,000 still. Now, just because I named these things that are literally inside of this laptop, you would have gotten them either way. You would have gotten them because they would be inside of this laptop. But now just me naming them briefly before I drop the price, you're like, whoa, okay, cool. What is this thing that I'm going to buy? All right, the last bonus is adding zero effort but highly valuable items. So let's say that you've already done the bonus step. You've already done, well, these 4 things, and you've followed the steps and everything. And you're just like, okay, I've solved all of the problems for my avatar. Great. Can you add any bonuses? Just free, easy to use bonuses, zero high effort, but valuable bonuses. Maybe a PDF, maybe a calculator, maybe a tool, maybe a spreadsheet, maybe an AI prompt, maybe a simple extra Loom video that you send them during the onboarding process, maybe an audiobook, maybe a summary of books, maybe a book, maybe a playbook, maybe a black book. You can call it and you can give it whatever it is, okay? Again, let's say I'm selling this laptop. I could also send you a manual to how a Loom video. I could send you a Loom video of where and how to find all these modules. Where to find all these modules of the Russell Brunson mentorship, how to navigate through it, and how to make the most out of it as an entrepreneur trying to start and make his first $10,000 per month, right? I could send you that Loom video with my laptop. It would take me 5-10 minutes to record, but it would increase the value for you for what, 10 minutes worth of sacrifice for me? Do you see the bonus? And you can do that with anything, okay? You just have to be creative. If you're not creative enough, use AI, and that's pretty much it.